remixes until the bassline is creeping in.
Metallic servo sounds pan left to right.
Target acquired, locking onto the bridge signal.
Hi-hats flicker like scanning pulses.
Choke groove kicks in with crisp snares and side tunes.
Glitch dash just twist between kicks. Bassline mutates every two bars, creating a sense of pursuit. Synth stab short, acidic burst pan for movement.
Countdown effects down and distorted.
The first sweep with rising tension. Breach, 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 breach. Wobbling rhythm, bass, groove locks or half-time feel. Heavy LFO driven growls with glitch interruptions. Call and response, bass hit, glitch blast. Percussion tighten, robotic hi-hat staggered. Drums drop out, ambient pads and broken radio textures. Arpeggiated glitch synth, a drive reverb low mix. Stealth protocol activated. More aggressive and distorted bassline returns. Hi-hats flicker like scanning pulses. Drum groove kicks in with crisp snares and side chains. Drum groove kicks in with crisp snares and side chains. Bassline mutates every two bars, creating a sense of pursuit. Synth stab short, I said for two bars, three every sharp digital click. Filtered synth dissolves into white noise.
Push to twist. Mission complete, locking each signature. And with sharp digital click.
Synth stab short, acidic burst pan for movement.
Countdown effects down and distorted.
The first sweep with rising tension. Box glitch, breach, breach, breach. Wobbling rhythm, bass groove, locked half-time feel. Heavy LFO driven growls with glitch interruptions. Call and response, bass hit, glitch blast. Percussion tighten, robotic hi-hat staggered. Drums drop out, ambient pads and broken radio textures. Arpeggiated glitch synth, a drive reverb low mix. Drums drop out, and broken radio textures. Arpeggiated glitch synth, drums drop. Arpeggiated glitch synth, drive reverb low mix. Stealth protocol activated. More aggressive and distorted bassline returns. Kick drums switch to double time stutter pattern. Stealth protocol activates ascending pitch automation. Data mosh sound effects. Lyrics in fine bars. Between bars. Shutdown sequence. Glitch bass fades out in granular fragments. Final filtered synth dissolves into white noise. Vox distorted. Mission complete. Logging breach signature. End with sharp digital click.
With faint static interference, sparse glitch clicks and distant digital whispers. A deep processed voice murmurs. Access granted, backdoor activated. Tight nerve from drums with offbeat hi-hats. Deep roll and bass line with modulation and distortion. Sharp synth stabs echoing like code injections. Layered glitch effects hint at hidden data transfer. Rising white noise with glitch stutters. Fortune coming, prepare. Powerful bass growl surge with heavy distortion. Complex drum patterns with syncopated snares. Feeding through the mix. Background effects of digital static and crackles. Super bass beat and the airy pads. Slow quick percussion with echo effects. The vocal glitch clicks. This digital riff provide bass with layered distortion and modulation. Rapid fire drum fills with glitch cuts. Delicious. Slicing injections. Layered glitch effects into hidden data. Rising white noise with glitch stutters. Filter. Rising white noise with glitch stutters. Vocal sample chop and digital noise slowly dissipate. Vogue coming, prepare. Powerful bass growl surge with heavy distortion. Complex drum patterns with syncopated snares. Layered glitch effects hint at hidden data transfer. Whistle bass and the airy pads. Slow quick percussion with echo effects. The vocal range clicks. This digital riff provide bass bass with layered distortion and modulation. Modulation. Syncopated secure. Intensified bass with layered distortion and modulation. Static riffs with layered distortion. Distortion and modulation. Rapid fire drum fills with glitch cuts. Iterations. Slicing illuminations. Layered glitch effects into hidden data. Rising white noise with glitch stutters. Filter. The drums fade with glitch echoes. Ambient static and digital noise slowly dissipate. Slowly dissipate. Vital for bass system secure. Protection jitter like corrupted audio files. Record first log. Rolling colors beat. Enters with distorted repetitive bass with subtle modulation. Arpeggiated encryption filtered through granular synths. Snare rolls accelerate with ticking clocks. Tension, glitch effects of digital locks snapping open. Containment failed, initiating bass loop injection. Heavy soft bass soap for beats like a virus. Gritty synth stabs, cut it off real. Question bells, a low chain, robotic march. Spaceship bassline, repulsive saturation and bit crush. Cyberpunk style, detuned paths in batch rush. Melodic synth line emerges in daytime minor. Three outruns, just atmosphere and bass pulses remain. Whisper radio interference, slow in mix, adds tension. Reverse delays and rising white noise build energy. Melodic synth line emerges in detached and minor. Filtering out drums, just atmosphere and bass pulses from radio interference. Slow in mix, adds tension. Reverse delays and rising white noise build energy. Same look but darker, more distorted. Off-grid glitch fills cause rhythmic hiccups. Call it response between sub-drop and laser-like synth. Mid-bass growls, added to increase grit. Drums fall away, leaving limping synth remnants. Quarantine alarm returns, now loaded to create final bit crush thoughts. Transmission through me, ends on a resonant bass note, fading into silence. Fire effects, distorted synth drums. Sparse of glitch percussion and static pops. Robotic voice samples initiated, burning data streams. Abrasive bass with wavetable distortion. Syncopated glitch beats with heavy reverb tails. Shots and stabs mimicking digital sparks. Background noise of corrupted data, file cradles. White noise and pitch shifted glitch sweeps. Thoughts chopped and distorted. Engage. Thick distorted bass with fire-like modulation. Broken rhythm drums with glitch fills. Lead synths crackle and burst like embers. Layered and
Bass hits harder with additional distortion layers. Complex clip percussion with rocket fire snares. Synth stabs limit indigeneity, build up to a final explosive glitch burst. Dying fire crackles and fading static. Bassline filters down to a soft rumble. Final robotic voice. Override complete. System stable. Big distorted bass growl with fire like modulation. Broken rhythm drums with glitch fills. Lead synths crackle and burst like embers. Layered industrial effects and rhythmic playing. Epic fire crackles and distant digital noise. Filtered bass with slow pitch modulation. Echoing vocal glitch reverbs. Burst. Bass growl with fire like modulation. Broken rhythm drums with glitch fills. Lead synths crackle and burst like embers. Layered industrial effects and rhythmic gating. Ambient fire crackles and distant digital noise. Filtered bass with slow pitch modulation. Echoing vocal glitch with burn. 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 Bass hits harder with additional distortion layers. Complex glitch percussion with rapid fire snares. Synth stabs flicker with rhythmic intensity. Build up to a final explosive glitch burst. Dying fire crackles and faded static. Bassline filters down to a soft rumble. Final robotic voice, override complete system stable.
Remixes hats with crackling digital noise. Choppy glitch effects scattered across stereo field. Whispered, distorted vocal sample.
Layer corruption detected, initiating collapse.
Off to beat with off-kilter snare hits. Modulated bass pulses with bit crush. Stabs fragmented by rhythmic gating. Back up, resembling corrupted data packets. Rising white noise and pitch shifting glitch sweeps. Collapse, collapse. Heavy wobbling bass with harsh distortion. Syncopated glitch drum pattern with shifting rhythms. Whispered distorted vocal sample layer. Overcoded vocal sample in the geo field. Whispered distorted vocal sample layer. Collation deflection detected initiating collapse. Rounds of beat with off-kilter snare hits deep. Modulated bass pulses with bit crush. Stabs fragmented by rhythmic gating. Back up, resembling corrupted data packets. Rising white noise and pitch shifting glitch sweeps. Fox glitch with bass with harsh distort sweeps. Heavy wobbling bass with harsh distort sweeps.
Heavy wobbling bass with harsh distortion.
Syncopated glitted glupted data paps. Heavy white noise and pitch shifting glitch sweeps.
Foxes dissolve into static and noise. Bass fades out with echoing glitches.
Final vocal line. System collapse complete. Layers corrupted.
Cold ambient textures and breathy pads. Subtle glitch clicks mimicking icy cracks. A deep voice whispers, system temperature falling. Cryo crack initializing. Glitch percussion tightens like frozen joints moving. Echoing synth blocks wrapped in reverb. Rhythmic build-up with increasing tension. Wonk 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 wonk. Mechano winding sound like a cool turbine igniting. High-pass sweeping whisper effects. Vortex unlocked. Sudden silence then. Huge sub-slam with a sharp glitchy snap. Blistering synth chopped and reversed. Cocks up, ice snare, frozen rim shots, baseline pulses with frostbitten distortion. Lock, head layer mimicking snow drifting, hollow melodic bells with lo-fi filter. Colder, corrupted. On a hidden then drop one, ice circle effects layered with razor, syncopated glitch hop rhythm with double bass impact, ends with a stretched freeze tone like a time stop. Soft sound design, frozen error, apes fading out. Slow decay of all high fret content. Vortex sealed, memory frost locked.
Sound design, glitch labs, rep blend effects, pedal tension, whisper fox, bridging the system. Maintain the system. Fuck all distorted robotic cracks in the mirror code I slip between wires, pitting static in a marine. Fractals flicker on the firewall, glitch in my veins, I feel it all. Soft flappy with vinyl glitch texture, sits delicate soft plus under heavy reverb. Ice breaks in the data stream, ghost lights flicker in machine dreams. Hold me in this frozen storm where fragments scream and shapes deform. Words are slow, white noise detuned effects. Raise hits like crystal grenades. Two sleeves, freshened. Sidechain mainly. Full shot, shatter, bite, break, hack, freeze. Lurking through the prism void. Who's of a world destroyed. Circuit scraping from despair. I lose myself in icy air. Layer effects, bit crush, hacks. Low-fi metallic clinks. Sleep pads in back. Glass rain on the motherboard. Frosted data falling hard. Arrow pulses in my chest. One more surgeon and there's no rest. Every time it was red light. High energy glitch core wave. Break beats glitch randomly. Shimmer synths clash with bass drops. Digital stutters, reverb tails, gate chop paths. System collapse. Initiate hack storm. Filtered up, emotional. In the glitch section, in the delicate welcome the belts in auto-tuning, damning vocals. Vanilla controls, with a static storm. With my fragments screaming shapes down. More light, manufacturer tonight. Not saying strategy, circle layer saws. Rapid fire snare, vocal chops. Stutter with a baseline and system crash effects. Cracked glass sounds, final glitch echo. One last reverb hit, crystal synth nodes. Stutter layered saws, rapid fire snares. Vocal chops stutter over baseline and glitch breakdown. Tempo slow down, then system crash effects. Cracked glass sound, final glitch echo. One last reverb hit, crystal synth note. Silence. Silence. Being static in a harmony. Records from distorted chromatic cracks in the mirror code. I slip between wires being static in a marine. Different prism glitch, core wild. Touchless and chrome despair. I lose myself in icy air. Layered effects, bit crushed, hacks. Lo-fi metallic clicks. Ghost state pads in back. Glass rain on the motherboard. Frosted data falling hard. Arrow pulses in my chest. One more surgeon and the third worst. The glitch randomly. Shimmer synths crash with bass drops. Digital stutters, reverb tails, gate chop paths. System collapsed and get chop paths. Initiate hack storm. Profile intellect glitch. Ghostly paths in back. No drums, just frozen bells, synths and auto-tune. Distorted bass drum with digital static. Ambience corrupted, data noise like a boot virus.
Fragmented glitch sounds scatter in stereo. Robotic whispered box. System infected. Initiating dark code. Initiating dark code. Syncopated neurofunk tongue groove kicks in. Angular bass stabs weaving through offbeat hi-hats. Glitch effects simulate corrupted packet bursts. Filtered synthesis weakening and out increasing tension. Rising pitch sweep with noise riser vox sample. Torrent unleashed. Pause before the drop. Sudden pause before the drop. Head modulating middle bass growls with distortion. Complex drum fills with glitch breaks. Hit fleet with razor sharp metallic edges. Bass movement and its state of flooding. Surging. Ambient section with distant static and muted pads. Codex vocal chops echoing cryptic messages. Up and down bass hum with rhythmic gating. Final build-up with rising pitch and vital. Wonderful fade out of bass and volume riffs. Gradual fade out of bass and simple is. Glitching noise is slowed to a halt. Final whispered box. Dark code. Terminated. Sound from electric sparks, firewall pulse effects. Jake thunks filtered under digital ambience. Photo protocol breached, initiate slam wave. The rise of assorted substance, building tension, I'm intending. In the data fog, I find my path, slip through firewalls. New code intact, encrypted rage with bass unbound. Feel the tremor shake the ground. Russian layered over crunchy snares. High pass automation sweep on bass sides. Rewazzers. Welcome mayor onesers. Heavy risers with ending beats in the pinnacle ambience. Those fucking amazing clicks, intermittent glitch tips for tension. No changes for tension, slow tempo moments. Low tempo moments, reverse sense with static crackle. Warning slam wave cycle incomplete. Melody plays in 8-bit tune style for contrast. Stop slamming down, even though you're function. Bass modulated down. Firewall sizzle fades. One last bass pulse, like a dying heartbeat. Final whisper. Circuit disconnected. Silence with trailing glitch echoes. Slam it down. Firewall sizzle fades. One last bass pulse, like a dying heartbeat. Final whisper. Disconnected. Silence with trailing glitch echoes. The last bass pulse like a dying heartbeat. Final whisper. Disconnected. Silence with trailing glitch echoes. With it beeps, and it doesn't call me at. Silence with trailing glitch echoes. Heavy risers with min beeps, minute firewall keep at. Silence with drum and glitch echoes. Main baseline click, real ground stabs. Rhythm style groove. Rhythm style groove. Firewall sizzle bots, helical slams. Bass fills, intermittent glitch, big stabs. Sense of a no glitch filter. Heavy risers, rhythmic beeps, mimic firewall keypad. Bass fills. Bass fills in minor modal changes for tension. Slow tempo moment. Reverse synths with static crackle. Warning, slam while sizzle pops mechanical slams. Bass fills, intermittent glitch pitch for tension.
Sense with static crackle, a whisper vocal, more sugar off the incomplete. Melody plays an 8-bit, 1-2 style for contrast. Slam it down, audio wall, sizzle phase, modulated.
Static sweeps and corrupted data blips. Robotic voice whispering in binary. Unripping glitched, filtered, online. Fast scrolling glitches fade into silence. War drum snare builds into pre-verse. Push your brain layered with punchy kicks. Bass step 6 with percussive data bursts. Heavy vocal glitching, retaliate with punchy kicks. Bass step 6 with percussive data bursts. Heavy vocal glitching, reclaim control, retaliate, execute. Aggressive synth hits ping pong across stereo field. Noise sweep ascending up opioid minor scale. Vocal rise card play. Vendetta, stutter gate sudden cutoff. Clutch bass leaves with swing glitch fills. Rattle mysterious asymmetric rhythm. Pulse lead synths with LFO warping. Vox stage engines complete. Cell and multiband FM multi-band effort bands effort flips. Vocal textures up returns unbroken and a staggered. Static, they try to erase us. Fast scrolling glitches fade. This voxeling trenches, stages for rhythmic vocal jump bass. More drums give the pre-verse. One word you bring big layers and reverse with one last data. Fade to silence with one last data. Big echo. Bass silence with one last data. Ping echo. In echo, trace wiped. Fade to silence with one last data. Ping echo. Round effects, clicks, mouth taps, UI error beeps. Digits, a bad racing in pitch. Vocal jump on exit, really breach engaged. Baseball screams in with panic clicks sounds. Lyrics sleep, no turning back. Mouse click stop, I'm breaking the stack. Glitch mod lock, signals crack, baseline heavy like sliver attack. Hi-hats roll a double time. Some bass flooding underneath with tremolo automation. Art glitch, tones layered with bass crush percussion. Warning, play storm in 3, 2, 1. Stutter effects, I'll pass the resist, pulling back into silence. Static burst before drop. Heavy glitch baseline with warping frequency modulation. Trap snare rolls and offbeat laser zap. Up, click, click, boom. B-A-S, after reportment. 2, U, passive history will reach the flooded arms. Hackle it, corrupted memory. Click the wrong link. After hi-hat patterns, double layer drops, trap with it, girls. Trap kick, glitchy stairs. Old swallow sound effect, hi-hat patterns, double layer drops, trap kick in the stack. Error, control off slap. Sound effects while windows closing, hard drive spin down. Final baseball signs into soft binary clicks, last words. Hell, quorum session ended. Separately, actions. Vocal layer drops with trap kick and glitchy stairs. Error, trio fuck. Sound effects, following double time, stubbing on side effects, flooding underneath with tremolo automation. Clutch tones layered with bitch crushed percussion. Warning, click storm in 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Stubborn facial modulation. Trap snare rolls and offbeat laser sounds both click, click, boom. They click the wrong link. Rhythmic tension build with distorted packet loss effects. The run space spells. No space is snares. Vocal glitch fills. Error. Slam. Error. Control Alt Slam. Sound effects while windows closing, hard drive spin down. Vital bass pulsates into soft buttery clicks. Last words. Error. Error. Control Alt Slam. Error. Error. Sound effects while windows closing, hard drive spin down. Vital bass pulse fades into soft binary clicks. Last words. Last words. TL2RM session ended. 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 Ended.
Growling sub-bass pulses slowly awaken, making that machine beeps. Processor noise and glitchy static faded. Metallic percussion taps speaking to form a rhythm. Go, 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 go. Initiating override. Complex neuro-style basslines coil tight snares. Robotic stabs and distorted risers glitching and down. Gotcha, wired with reverb. Tension built with escalating digital screeches. Sudden drop in elements, pure build, syncopate, bass stab effects swell into feedback. Robotic voice security, bypass control feedback. 140 feet. The bits of neural bass riff with pitch modulations. Clip fills between bass phrases. Industrial kick snare combo drives the rhythm. Stuttering synths mirror a crashing AI. High pass filters sweeping rapid bursts. Neuropaths with reverse glitch. Bars distort bumps. Flow through delays. Simulated power down sounds. Breathing space before next surge. Topic percussion taps begin to form a rhythm. Vocal, vocal, vocal. Initiating overrides. Neuro-style bass slams coil around tight snares. Robotic stabs and distorted risers glitch in and out. Gotcha, wired with reverb. Tension built with escalating digital screeches. Sudden drop in elements, pure build, syncopate, bass stab effects swell into feedback. Security bypass control feed. Massive neural bass riff with pitch modulations. Click fills between bass phrases. Industrial kick snare combo drives the rhythm. Stuttering synths mirror a crashing AI. Facility paths with reverse glitch. Textures, often rolling flow through delays. Simulated power down sounds. Breathing space before next surge. Complex neuro-style basslines coil around tight snares. Robotic stabs and distorted risers glitch in and out. Gotcha, wired with reverb. Digital screeches. Like 40 fever.
Blazing suburbs with glowing neon filters. Subtle static and radio stand noises. Rising white noise with faint vocal sample. Radio wave destabilize. Routing electro bass line with tone modulation. Tight floor on the floor, kick with claps and hi-hats. Distorted synth leads weaving in rhythmic snaps. Background static simulating overload. Rising edge sweep, white noise. Down imminent. drum pattern with glitch effects, layered effects, static bursts and neon sweeps. Atmospheric pass with filtered noise, special percussion with echo delay. Synth melodies gradually dissolve into statics, rising white noise with faint vocal sample. Radio waves to space below breaks, crashes. Four on the floor, kick with clutching layers. Sudden resurrection, static notion layers. Try please build tension towards the climax. Rising filters, sweeps and effects, crashes. Bass and synths fade into static noise. Final vocal sample fading out. Meltdown complete. Systems offline. We've gone neon filters, sound static and radio stand noises. Highs and lows with full vocal sample. Regulate destable. Driving electro bassline with growling modulation. Type 4 on the floor kick with claps and hi-hats. Distorted synth leads, leaving in rhythmic stabs. Background static simulating over the note. Rising pitch, sweep and white noise. Vocoded vocal sample. Meltdown imminent, prepare. Heavy electro bass with wobble and distortion. Oppressive synth stabs cutting through the mix. Syncopated drum pattern with glitch effects. Layer of fast static burst and neon sweeps. Passive pass with filtered noise. Sparks for concussion with echo delay. Melodies gradually dissolve into static. Radio like bass wall without distortion layers. Fast atmospheric pass with filtered noise. Sparks for concussion with echo delay. Synth melodies gradually dissolve into static. Rising filter sweeps and sound effect crashes. Bases and fade into static noise. Sample fading out. Meltdown imminent. Prepare. Systems offline. We've gone neon filters, sound static and radio stand noises. Highs and lows with full vocal sample. Regulate destable. Driving electro bassline with growling modulation. Type 4 on the floor kick with claps and hi-hats. Distorted synth leads, leaving in rhythmic stabs. Background static simulating over the note. Rising pitch, sweep and white noise. Vocoded vocal sample. Meltdown imminent, prepare. Heavy electro bass with wobble and distortion. Oppressive synth stabs cutting through the mix. Syncopated drum pattern with glitch effects. Layer of fast static burst and neon sweeps. Passive pass with filtered noise. Sparks for concussion with echo delay. Melodies gradually dissolve into static. Radio like bass wall without distortion layers. Fast atmospheric pass with filtered noise. Sparks for concussion with echo delay. Synth melodies gradually dissolve into static. Rising filter sweeps and sound effect crashes. Bases and fade into static noise. Sample fading out. Meltdown imminent. Prepare. Systems offline.
Desire, rim looming up X, electrical surge, modem squeals, layered, ambient drones, go squeal a bit, crush.
Overly looped in endless churn, fault lines quick as circuits burn, bitstream pulses breaking down, static silence, then the sound. Corrupted logs, the error grows, frozen cores begin to glow, ramquake rising, breach the code, collapse begins, overload.
Sub-asylum, booked, sub-rumble distortion tails.
It'll fog above a shattered creep, trace echoes of what we did. Ramquake ripped the frame apart, now rebooting in the dark. Clean simply floats through distortion, late drenched claps echo across stereo.
The locked, dirty nighters return.
Filter drone pads,
Bit crushed, melody,
vocoder whisper,
running from deletion.
flow, overflow. Each snare on halftime groove, more chaotic bass wobbles, layering 3 times of bass textures. Gritty, distorted, wet squelch, sub-tremor. Drop ends with bit crushed glitch tail. Reverse melody fragments, ram error beat tones.
Final line.
Memory looped in endless churn, frozen cores begin to glow. Ramquake rising, breach the code, collapse begins, overload with the crushed glitch tail. Reverse melody fragments, ram error beat tones. Final line, lamo line.
Glitchy static pumps, metallic clicks and digital beats, whisper constant active, infiltrating systems.
Baseline warps the pitch, bending and bend crush effects. Syncopated glitch beats build tension. Dissonant synth blunts and reverb. Background noise mimics corrupted data transfer. Rising noise sweep with stuttering glitches. Fox sample stuttering glitches. Fox sample chop it off leading into drop. Sudden cut off leading into drop. Heavy warped bass growls with sharp distortion. Fast glitch percussion and off-grid snares. Rhythmic gating on synths creating stuttered melody. Dark atmosphere with layered glitch effects. Faustros drops ambient synth pads. Filtered bassline slowly morphs. Echoed vocal glitch. Return of aggressive rewards with added distortion layers. Drum fills become more complex and chaotic. High cogent synths bounce and bass hum. Rising filter sweeps build intensity to the end. Baseline warps with pitch bending and big crush effects. Hook a baby glitch, tension. Dissonance synth reverb. Bass. Rising noise sweep with stuttering glitches. Fox sample chopper off leading into drop. Heavy warped bass brow, sharp distortion. Fast glitch, percussion and off-grid snares. Rhythmic gain on synths creating stuttered melody. Dark atmosphere with layered glitch effects. Fast drums. Heavy warped bass growls with sharp distortion. Fast glitch, percussion and off-grid snares. 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 Bass with offensive warped face with added distortion layers. Drum fills become more complex and chaotic. High-pitched glitch synth stabs accentuate rhythm. Rising filter sweeps build intensity to the end. Synths fade with digital crackles. Final glitchy vocal keeps the work fated. Ends on a soft distorted bass hum. radio static and white noise burst. Sparks glitchy percussion with distant beeps. Layered echo effects simulating signal interference. Whispered vocal echo. Glitch hop beats with off-kilter hi-hats. Echoing bass pulses with pitch modulation. Thirds and fragments layered in stereo. Background effects mimicking radio feedback loops. Rising noise sweep with pitch bends and glitches. Vocal chops distorted and echoed. Jamming. Heavy bass will wobble and echo delay. Countless glitch percussion with distant mirrors. Sharp synth stabs ping-ponging through space. Lateral effects enhancing rhythmic chaos. Ambient synth pads with delay and reverb. Slow glitch percussion with white stereo spread. Filtered bass hum fades gently. Return of aggressive wobbling bass. Faster glitch beats with glitch hop style cuts. Echo synth melodies interlace with bass. Progresses and fear bleeds to final peak. Echoing bass fades into static noise. Final vocal echo, signal loss reconnecting. Glitch hop beats with off-kilter hi-hats. Echoing bass pulses with pitch modulation. Footage and fragments layered in stereo. Bird effects mimicking radio feedback. Rising noise sweep with pitch bends and glitches. Vocal bass rising noise sweep with pitch bends and glitches. Lost. Bass will wobble, echo delay. Flicks percussion with pitch modulation. And stabs ping-pong through space. Background effects mimicking radio feedback loops. First sweep with edge bends and glitches. Dodge distorted and echoed. Jamming. Heavy bass will wobble and echo delay. Flicks percussion with digital snares. And stabs ping-pong through space. Effects mimicking radio chaos. Go sweep with pitch, drops distorted and echoed.
See mechanical hums and firewall longings. Articulated synth pattern jokes on glitch pulses. Distorted voice samples and chokes and glitch pulses. Distorted voice sample.
Intrusion detected, raising firewall crack.
Robotic rhythms now beat kicks in. Baseline looks like a broken machine on swinging. Granular synths pan erratically across channels. Filter sweeps simulate rising data pressure. Power ridge bends up with intense side shading. Bit crushed glitch fills locks.
Firewall at 0%, prepare for crack.
Main bass is metallic and crank like an industrial winch. Rhythm, aggressive and steady. Background thumping sparks data burst effects. Glitch, squeak, kick, snare, combo bounce like hydraulic pistons. Drums fade into echo lace synth line. Shimmering textures play like broken code on loop. Glitch your whispers pan left to right, storm contained. Bass lines go deeper and more granular. Drop contain layer distortion with reverb stabs. Tempos slow, silent mid drop for dramatic track. Final glitch effects, firewall break effects. Digital glass, firewall break effects. Digital glass shattering. Melodic rhythms now beat kicks in. Baseline lunges like a broken machine arm swinging. Granular synths pan erratically across channels. Filter sweeps simulate rising data pressure. Silent glitch bends with intense side chaining. And crushed glitch fills Vox. Firewall. Silent pitch band with intense sense of pain. Bits crushed drone. Brooklyn. Blocks. Firewall break effects. Main bass is metallic and cranked like an industrial winch. Rhythm, aggressive but steady. Background effect and sparks, data burst effects. Glitch, kick, snare, combo pounds like hydraulic pistons. Drums fade into echo lace synth line. Shivering textures play like broken code on loop. Glitch your whispers pan left to right. Substorm not contained. Bass lines go deeper and more granular. Drop contain layer distortion with reverb stabs. Tempos slow, slightly mid drop for dramatic track. Final glitch effects, firewall break effects. Digital glass shattering, 240 per. Digital glass.
Subs fade into echolace and light. Shimmering textures play like broken code on loop. Ritual twist panel left to right, substorm contained. Baselines go deeper and more granular. Drop contain layered distortion with reverb steps. Tempo slow, slightly mid. Drop for dramatic drag. Final glitch effects, firewall break effects. Digital clash. Digital glass.
Siren effects with rising arms and distorted paths. Robotinator armed. System overrides. Footsteps and growling some bass rumble underneath. Influence the ground against filtering it in. Simpling dead. Simpler soul avenging dead. Just another love on me. It's their bad time to try to kick. Their pattern tightens with times like ends. Alarm effects intensifies. Blocks. Lesson distorted bass slam. Hard edges and stabs. Plug them, let's view yourself. Feels a synthwave rhythm. From ground pressure. Robotic hissing glitch on it. Simulation incense layered with rhythmic glitches. New bass motifs. Electric sense modulating the sound unstable. Gentle filter bits. These with metallic clangs. Jingles and tape. Every with reverb tails. Take paper bass and stuff to me. It's still telling to filter it under. Salts into my cells into clouds. Circle bass and snare fade. Into rooms and filter it. Coming simply. Goes off into quick looks. Final. Distorted bass. Paper with my work sometimes. Podcast your pattern data. Detonator deactivated.
Low humming, sobbing, eerie reverse chants. Echoing static bursts, corrupted MIDI pings. Mechanical whisper.
Command system crash. Ritual activate.
A distorted bell toll rings as the intro builds tension. Trap hi-hats with the regular pitch shift and rolls. Kick and snare combo sounds like old terminal class. Deep vocal effects, colors and curse we burrow doom. Broken synth melody emerges, glitching mid-bar. Rapid fire chanting under the coded glitches. Downward rise of warps in reverse. Ritual phrase triggers drop. Control alt delete. Guttural bass broadly hard stereo bounce. Sound effects, ancient ritual drums twisted into machine gun patterns. Synth pitch will bleed with unpredictable timing. Chant fragment loops.
Crash. Burn. Rise.
Dissonant ambient paths swell with frozen rich textures. Soundscape simulates a corrupted boot screen. Robotic voice in fragments. System failure. Ritual incomplete. Main lane returns with darker lower pitch. 808 bass distortion cranked with hard panning LFO. Kick pattern becomes more tribal and off-grid. Chats reverse and modulate across channels. Fade out from glitch heartbeats and modem screech effects. Last chant was the cure. Sudden silence broken by one final hard reboot tone. Pure sign hit.
Robusting hover like a data center waking up. Robotic boot up, distorted files, loading samples. Whispered nonstop, subnet breach, virus that initialize and distorted synth glitch slowly form the rhythm skeleton. A glitch hop rhythm with corrupted kick placement, liaism bass for randomized pitch warps, and clinical effects and firewall burst glitches. Synth stabs echo like broken broadcast signals. Pitch rising alarm. Large ray made from reverse bass shot. Locks. Payload, detonated, shock, quivering inspired bass chop rhythm. Bottom. Loading snap chop rhythm. 8-bit error, effects intertwined with hero scratches. Drum sliced with crash metallic hi-hats. 30 sub-basses hit like EMP waves. Glitch rolls feel like packet loss bursts. Atmospheric loop with muted firewall up scrolling. Filtered synth melody played through a broken modem effects chain. Sound design mimics corrupted ethernet data chirps. Distorted silent blips slowly form the rhythm skeleton. The top rhythm corrupted kick placement layered effects from randomized pitch warps and clinical effects and firewall burst glitches. Synth stats like broken broadcast signals. glitch rising alarm. Watch ray made for reverse bass shot. Edge hop rhythm with corrupted kick placement. Layered FM bass with randomized pitch. Warp static crackle FX and firewall burst glitches. Say steps echo like garages. Say steps echo like broken broadcast signals. Say steps echo like broken broadcast signals. It draws an alarm. Access over rhythm, it's cop rhythm. Like a paint. Hardware. Yeah. Hardware. Passive rhythm inspired bass chop rhythm. Error, FX intertwined with neurosculptures. Drums laced with crushed metallic hi-hats. 30 sub-pulses hit like EMP shockwaves. Quick rolls echo like packet loss bursts. Room 205. Lyrics move with muted federal long scrolling. The physics melody play through a pulsing Logan modem. Bass chain, sound design mix corrupted Ethernet data chirps. Far like EMP shockwaves. Purple rolls, blue with firewall log scrolling. Filter signal melody from through a broken modem. Sound design mimics corrupted Ethernet data chirping. Far like EMP shockwaves. Controls, acolytes with a hush of browsing triple tapping. Pleasures, melody crease in tempo, then collapsing to them defect chain. Some for silsing fact snares. String and server overload, a load alarms. 230 hard drive winds. Final Vox. Subnet. Uncontained. Ends with low ends of drum fading like dying hardware. Crackle electricity, textures flickering, static, distant robotic voice says power surge detected, brace for slam. Low rising rumble like an engine charging up. Glitchy book of layers introduce jagged rhythm. Glitch process stabs and circuit breaker zap effects. Rising filter on sync loop, slowly tightening. Drop trigger sample, voltage threshold. Exceed white noise build up, power core hum peaking. Silence, then massive sub-growl hits with distortion on the downbeat. Slam style pattern, short rhythmic gaps, punchy kick. Lead synth, screechy FM with pulse modulation. Secondary glitch chops, echo laces and mirrors. Custom groove, filtered background effects like a slowing turbine. Wide and stereo pad with metallic reverb, whisper efforts. Slamming overload, over. Drop hits harder, layer bass, edit effects, stutters, temper briefly, double string glitches out, lead synth now doubled with lower octave to tune, end of drop 3 beat, delay glitch ramp out.